All right, guys, so one of the things that I'd like to point out is that if you're working with wood chips, having gloves are going to be important. I've cut my hands plenty of times dealing with wood chips just because some of them are sharp. So that's a safety precaution. The other thing is you're going to need a bulb planter. About $10. They're worth their $10 if you take care of them and try to clean them after you're done. But the short version is you want to clear out these wood chips. Any weeds you see, you want to pull out. And actually, this is a good enough spot. Yep. So let's get down as far as we can. So we want to get down to the native soil here. Once we get down to the native soil, it can work. And it's that easy. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to do one more. Voila. Now, if you're using any of these peat moss trays, you're gonna find that these peat moss trays take a while to break down, and so you want to open it up to let the roots through. Plug down, try to get all the way down to the bottom of our hole. We're going to grab another big one. So again, we see we have some roots coming through, but again we want to expose that. And try not to damage any existing roots. And push that down. Then simply from there, mulch them back in. That easy. Want to give you a little visual of the work that was done. So if you look, we have lilies, Leotris, lily, Leotris, and so just to line the front, make the garden look beautiful. I see I didn't pick up that pitchfork. I'll have to do that in a second. But one of the things that I want to mention during this process is if you're using wood chips, try to move the wood chips back a decent amount of space, give you enough space to work in so you can backfill. The other thing is that the Leotris, I definitely should have got them in the ground a lot sooner. It's kind of difficult to get the mulch around the leaves, the foliage, but I think some of them will make it. So for that reason, I planted them cerise 4 in some places, just in case 1 or 2 doesn't make it. And so in the weeks to come, we'll see. I'm pretty certain the lily should be fine. The Leatrice, we'll see. Again, this brings the pollinators. It makes the space beautiful. A garden doesn't have to look like a zoo. It could look like a pleasant place. Again, guys, get out there and grow something. Support links in the description below. God bless and good day. Hey guys, today is what is today? Wow. Let me pull out the phone here. It's today, 22nd of May, 2024. Let me get this camera stable. Taking a quick break here just to start a new series called Productivity 101. The very first thing that I need to talk about with you as far as productivity is concerned is what time are you getting up in the morning? If you're getting up after sunrise, it's too late. It's just too late. If you study the most successful people in history, they get up extremely early. They rise extremely early. I try to set the pace for my family as I get up before sunrise. I'm a religious man, so I'm praying before sunrise. My alarm is set for 4:30 in the morning. I'm up 4:30 in the morning. Do I always get up? No. It happens. But you want to set a habit of getting up early. 4:30 might be too early for you, but for me, depending on what your work schedule is like, but for me, 4:30 is perfect. I'm up 4:30. I'm praying, Bible study. When I'm done those things, I get right to business, right? Right to business. Of course, because I'm up so early, I probably drink a little bit too much coffee. But I'm up early and I'm working. Typically by 5:30, I'm working. So right now, say for example, I was up this morning at 4:30. It's 10:23. I've been to the garden. I've transplanted flower bulbs that I started at home, watered strawberry plants. I've been to Home Depot, securing some lumber for some projects. I've been to the grocery market, 2 different grocery markets, right? And I'm not saying that to say, hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. No, I'm saying that anybody can be this productive. It's a choice, right? Life is full of choices. And so if you make the choice to be productive, if you want to be successful, if you want to accomplish a lot, if you want to be able to do a lot of good, you can't sleep in. You can't sleep in. It's not going to work. It's counterproductive. And so this being Productivity 101, we're going to bring to you some just little tips and tricks on how to be more productive. But get up early, guys. Get up early. If you can, get up before sunrise. If you're not religious, at least take the first hour and think about what's going to be you need to accomplish. If you are religious, talk to God. Get your mind straight. And then start the day off. If you're waking up late and rushing out the door to try to get to work, you're already behind the curve. Your energy's off. Your attitude's off. You're late. You're grumpy. Okay, you got to get up early. Can't stress that. I can't stress that enough. But I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because I have another project I need to work on. So again, it's 10:25. Here I am getting ready to work on the 4th project of the day. All right. So you can do it too. There's nothing special about me at all. At all. Okay. You can do it. You can do it. I believe you can do it. Last thing I want to add is get a partner. Best friend, wife, husband, something. Get a partner who's going to help encourage you to get up early and be productive. Be productive and don't get an attitude when that person holds you accountable. And we'll talk more about that on another Productivity 101. Holding yourself accountable. All right. God bless and good day, folks. All right, team. Not going to make you sit here and suffer and watch me do this whole project. But I do want to talk to you really, really quick about weeding. This project should have been done months ago. Unfortunately, super busy. If you neglect your garden, this will happen. Or maybe you're starting off and this will happen. You can use machine tools if you have them, but if you don't have them, they're way more expensive than the tool that I'm getting ready to show you. And that's the whole purpose for making this video. This here, this is a Matic, M-A-T-T-O-C-K if I'm not mistaken, Matic. Fiberglass handle, steel tool tip. This is a 5-pounder, right? So you can secure a smaller one or a hand one. And when I say small, I mean weighs less. And then there's, ones that are only this long. But the point is that this is an essential weeding tool when you're dealing with this. So I'm going to give you a few demonstrations, and then I'm going to leave you alone. And I'll show you the end results. But you want to get yourself a Matic. Okay? That 5-pound weight goes in the ground. Then you use the leverage of the handle okay? It's just like if you've ever used an axe. It's just like using an axe. You start raising it. You drop your hand back and let the weight drive itself in the ground. Okay? That's simple. And you pull this out. You pull that out and you get rid of it. Anyway, there's a lot of work to be done. I'll show you the whole project that needs to be done really quickly. If I can get control over the camera. So this whole section needs to be done. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. all in all, it took me about 30 minutes. Not perfect. It's a start. As you can see, some of the weeds are originating from the neighbor's yard. So that's something that's going to be a continuous fight. The other thing is that I ran into a layer of brick. I'm guessing the original owner of this property had brick down. And then over time, sediment and dirt and weeds grow up around it, and so I didn't know that was there. So that's a warning when using a mattock. If you're hitting rocks and bricks, it will dull the tool and you'll need to sharpen it. Nevertheless, I did a pretty decent job. I couldn't get this because there's brick here, so I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Maybe get in here with some pruners and just get it as low as I can. The main thing is going to be maybe putting 2 layers of cardboard around these raised beds. Some of these raised beds need to be repaired. I actually hit one. I'm in the process. I might put it in the footage, who knows. But they're loose. I'm guessing, you know, screws are broken or what have you. So just repairing them for my loved one and getting cardboard down and then putting wood chips over the cardboard to suppress the weeds from growing back. Again, it's going to be a continuous fight, but you can do this. Again, I said it took me 30 minutes. This is maybe 30 feet of space, 30 foot by 4, something like that. So it can be done. Again, you'll see little greenery here. That's the leaves. What I'm after when I'm using the mattock is the root balls as far down as I can go. What you're doing is shocking the plant and trying to cause damage to it to diminish its vitality. The difficulty is if you split the roots with the mattock and you leave those roots in the ground, they'll just grow back. Some of these roots will grow back just from a tiny piece of root being left. So you want to try to get as much as possible. Again, I don't want to take any more of your time or your day. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Support links in the description below. Grow something, guys. Grow something. When the carpentry projects come around, we'll make sure that we're recording those and getting those. Again, the Baltimore Carpenters project is about a full revitalization project, which includes housing, community gardens, and training for young people in the skills and trades of carpentry. Okay? God bless and good day.